To bring in Officer Luis Quintero from the California Highway Patrol, CHP, working to evacuate people and get them out of harm's way. Officer Quintero, what can you tell us this morning about what's happening right now?
Hi, good morning. First of all, the conditions haven't changed. They're only getting worse. We are seeing high winds, and they're only picking up at this time. This is what we expected during this time at 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. This is we're seeing the fire just roaring through the city of Malibu. We're telling people to stay away from the area right now. Pacific Coast Highway is completely closed. We're not letting nobody in. And this is from the 10 freeway on the south end all the way to Las Flores Canyon on the north end. It's just important to stay away from the area. There's heavy smoke, and these embers could be very dangerous if you're nearby.
Officer Quintero, we're watching those embers jump from building to building, literally. Our reporter who just spoke before you came live with us pointed out embers on top of a building, and he showed us a structure that had 2 stories when he started his reporting this morning that has now been reduced to 1 story and almost leveled. Officer Quintero, can you tell us what your crews this morning are focusing on?
Yes, our officers are focusing on trying to save lives and property. The role of the California Highway Patrol right now is to assist the LAPD and LA County Fire. We are assisting with evacuations as well as manning the closures. We're also directing traffic, facilitating traffic for emergency personnel. Nobody will be allowed to enter this entire area. However, only emergency personnel and anybody evacuating will be going in and out of this area.
Officer Quintero, how have those winds and those dry conditions made conditions worse for your teams, knowing that you train for these situations, but doing it in real time is another story?
Yes, our officers are prepared for incidents like this. However, these high winds have made it almost impossible. There's zero containment at this time. There's actually 2 other fires that broke out overnight, and our officers are being stretched throughout this entire area of Southern California. So it's made it very difficult.
You mentioned how there's 0% containment right now. Do you have an estimate in terms of how many acres maybe have burned?
I don't have that number with me. I do know that the fire is expanding. We'll have that information in just a few hours.
And Officer Quintero, you also talked about how your crews, the first mission is to save lives. Do you expect any more mandatory evacuations in the area or surrounding areas today?
I do believe we will expect more evacuations. The fire is spreading. The wind is highly unpredictable at this time. Therefore, it's better to be safe than sorry.
And Officer Quintero, last question for you before I let you go. We understand that there is a press conference scheduled for later today. Will that contain the latest information? And also, do you see that will stand in place considering how quickly this fire continues to move?
Absolutely. There will be further information within the next few hours. And we want to let the public know exactly what's going on. We'll let them know if they need to evacuate and just simply stay away from this area. Our officers, firefighters, and other allied agencies are working together, trying to contain this, trying to save life and property. So we will have further information in just a few hours.
Officer Luis Quintero with the California Highway Patrol, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and you and your crew stay safe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.